Alright, so welcome to my channel. My name is Don Smart Charlie. This week on Twitter hasn't been a week for the week. Charlie, no be easy. Alright, so from the banter between Kali J, who is the Twitter landlord, and then Kudu Sheldon, who is the YouTube bellboy. The banter between John Mahama versus Akufado and Baumea all combined, and there was also a banter between Kumasi Mayor, self-acclaimed Kumasi Mayor, and Atizo Nabi Ajibalago versus Ajia Bintu, and then the major one between Ashraf Hakimi, then the wife, whose name is Hiba Abouk. Right, so let me start with the issue of Ashraf Hakimi, which is the wife Hiba Abouk, because that's the major big one which is trending worldwide. Alright, so and I woke up on Friday morning and then I went on Twitter, okay, and just one name was trending worldwide, which is Hakimi, okay. Yes, so for those of you who do not know Hakimi is a Moroccan footballer who was born in Madrid or Spain, okay. In fact, he played in the 2020 World Cup, and then he and his teammates did very well. Most of them, or almost all of the players that played for the Morocco were born in Europe, and they really did very well. In the World Cup, they got to the stage of the semi-finals, and that was the first time an African team had gotten to that stage in the World Cup, and so they made history. So after that World Cup, Hakimi, who did very well back then, became even more popular, okay. But then before then, Hakimi had played for Hakimi had played for Dortmund, he had played for Intermilan, Real Madrid, and now he plays for PSG, okay. Now for those of you who do not know Hakimi, this is Hakimi, and then the wife, and then the mother as well. Alright, the mother's name is Saida, mouh. Alright, so Hakimi now plays, as I said earlier, plays at PSG, and then his best friend is Kylian Mbappe. Okay, so now Hakimi earns $250,000, which means that in a month he earns $1 million. It means that Hakimi is a very rich man. Charlie, not Pizzo. It's a very rich man and he's a millionaire. Okay, so something happened. Okay, as I said earlier, that Hakimi's wife had filed for divorce, and so I called the wife and then asked her like who gave you the advice to come on, like file for the divorce, okay. And then she was like, "What's the professor?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not sure the professor gave you the advice, because the professor doesn't give, he doesn't give like this silly piece of advice, or like he doesn't miss in his advice as well. His error margin is about 0.00001, okay." And so we reproved for that, and she was like, "No, it was this man that gave him the advice."
I got the advice from a madman.
Really? As you got the advice from a madman? Really? Like, how stupid could you be? Alright, so in the divorce, which I forgot to say that, the woman was demanding half of Hakimi's wealth or his fortune. Okay, but then to her surprise, Hakimi had used the Hakimi Law on her. Okay, even though Hakimi earns $1 million a month, okay, everything he owns, including his cars, his clothes, his money, and everything, is in the name of his mother. Okay, 80% of whatever he owns is means that Hakimi has nothing. Okay, yeah, so now we'll give you what the Hakimi Law states. Okay, but then before that law came into being, let me digress a bit. Remember, for those of us that did science in senior high school, we have these scientists that they say what they postulate. Now, to postulate means that to assume, to suggest something. They postulate something, and then a different scientist comes and then proves whatever they have postulated, and that thing turns into a law. All right, so Hakimi got this law from the theory of Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo proposed this theory or this postulate or this assumption in 2022 when he had an interview or he was interviewed by Piers Morgan. Okay, now Piers Morgan is a broadcaster in the UK, and then he's also a journalist, a writer, and then a TV personality. So he interviewed Cristiano Ronaldo last year, which was 2022, and then Cristiano Ronaldo gave that postulate, which this year 2023 Hakimi turned that postulate into a law. Okay, so just let's listen to the interview where Cristiano Ronaldo gave out that postulate. So stick and stay. I'll be right back.
Let's talk about Georgina, your girlfriend. She said she would love one day, potentially, to be Cristiano's wife. She would see that as a great honor.
Why not?
Would you like to announce now that you're getting married?
Not now, not in this interview. It's not the priority. But of course, why not? One day, I'm not avoid that. It's part
Hang on, you're 34 years old. You've got 4 children. You have been avoiding it.
Don't make me pressure. Please.
You've been avoiding it. Come on, Cristiano.
One day.
I always said to my kids, don't get married before you're 35. You've got 1 year left. Then there are no excuses.
But the doctors, they say I had 28, my biological age is... No, will be one day for sure. It's my mom's dream as well. So one day, why not?
She gave an interview recently, and she said that she wears sexy lingerie in bed every night. And she does that because it makes her feel good, but she said it also will make your man happy. So the obvious question, Cristiano, is, does it make you happy?
No, it's funny. Makes me happy. But it's good. But she's a fantastic person. Fantastic.
True love for you?
Yeah, it is.
She said when you met, it was like love at first sight. You met her in a Gucci store and it was like magic.
Yes, it was.
What was that feeling like?
Like, oh, finally, I scored a bicycle goal, a beautiful bicycle, and the jumping, probably one of the best goals I ever seen in football.
Better than sex?
Better than sex.
Be honest. Be honest.
Be honest. No.
It was, wasn't it?
No, with my Gio, no.
All right, so after watching this video and then you still did not get the theory which Cristiano Ronaldo postulated, now let me explain to you, okay? Or let me give you the theory which CR7 postulated. The theory states that, okay, yes, have a woman, have a girlfriend, have a lady you stay with, okay, as your wife, okay, but then do not marry her formally because she can decide to wake up one day and then Charlie ask for divorce, demanding for half of a fortune. Okay, or let me say this again. Okay, now have a woman, have a girlfriend, have a lady you stay with. Okay, yes, love her. Okay, yes, do everything for her, have kids with her. But then, if you have a fortune, do not marry her because she can decide to wake up one day and then ask for a divorce. And also ask for half of your fortune, which you have worked for. So one thing I forgot to state before we watched the CR7 video was that after Hakimi applied the law, okay, he was backed by Newton's third law, which states that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So this is what the lady applied for there. And then after the Newton's third law helped Hakimi, when he applied the Hakimi law, this is what he got. So this one is the how Newton's third law applied. Okay, yes. So people do not really know why the woman is asking for a divorce. Okay, and I will explain to you in a bit. Okay, right. So after Hakimi had prepared that law, so he prepared this law in waiting for the woman's action for a divorce. Okay, so after he had prepared for the law, can see him with his mother at an event, and then some family members are dancing. So let's watch that video to come back and we'll continue from there. Alright, so now let's dive right into the Hakimi Law and what is this. Now, the Hakimi Law states that, Charlie, you can be a man from anywhere in the world, but then once you marry a woman from Europe, America, and even Asia, and then you have a fortune, okay? Yes. In order for you not to lose half of your fortune, which you are not ready to give out through a divorce, put at least 80% of all you own in the name of your mother. Yes, put at least 80% or more of everything you own, from your cars to your houses to your phone, everything. Even if you want to buy sachet water, ask your mother for it and put everything you own in your mother's name, so that when your wife files for a divorce, you wouldn't lose half of what you own. I think this law is very good, and ever since Hakimi applied this law, Charlie, lots and lots of men have followed him on Instagram. Okay, his followers have increased as well. But then Hakimi's law was backed by Newton's third law, which said that for every action or force, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Okay, so even though the wife filed for half of Hakimi's resources, because Hakimi does not own anything and everything is in his mother's name, Hakimi would rather get half of the woman's wealth or fortune. And I think this law is a very good law. Thank you, Hakimi, for proposing that law. God bless you. Alright, so after Hakimi heard or was taken to court and he heard what the woman was demanding, this was the song Hakimi was singing. Charlie, not be easy.
What shall I say unto the Lord? Yes, Lord. All I have to say, thank you, Lord. What shall I say? Thank you, Lord. We can deliver,
Now, before I continue, if you like what I'm doing, and I want you to like this video, comment as well, and most importantly, subscribe. My aim this year, or by the end of the year, is to have 1,000 subscribers. Yes, you know, there's this saying that Ubuntu, or I am because we are. I cannot do it alone. Yes, thank you. If you are watching for the first time, again, kindly subscribe, and if you have been watching me, like this video, comment as well. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, alright, so I was in the courtroom as well, and so this is what transpired in the courtroom. So watch that video, come back, and then we'll continue from there.
The court has come to a conclusion. Mr. Ashraf Hakimi, the law states that due to the divorce, your lovely wife here is going to walk away with half of all your belongings. So, Mr. Hakimi, how much are you actually worth? I don't get shishi.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this? Does he think we're here to joke? This ain't no joke, boy. You can ask my mama right there. Yes, all his money is with me. God damn.
Okay, now so let's move on from there. So, after the court case, or after they've left the court and gone home, okay, yes, and then Hakimi went for training, okay. Hakimi, and then his teammates met him. Charlie, these were the praises which were singing or hailing on him, like giving him all the fans for the good job that which he has done. So let's watch the praises which his teammates, especially Kylian Mbappe, was pouring on him.
Incumbent traditional prime minister, His Royal Highness Igwe Dr. Honorable Engineer Pastor, His Excellency Ambassador Igwe Uwezuoke, as onye mepimu nke izizi African tallest man, otu onye na-ekwomu olu a osisi kankwụ ọkwụrụ ọka, fine man without pimple, ọ natara dike mma nke mbụ, okwuru ọra dike righarịrị, otigbu ụdị na nwata ekwefio.
Alright, so I want to say a very big thank you to you for watching, and don't forget to like this video, comment, and the most important, subscribe as well. Now, as I said earlier, my aim is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I cannot do it alone. Yes, this job hard, so kindly again like this video, comment, and most importantly subscribe as well, and if you can, share as well so that others can also get to know me. I am a new YouTuber, okay, so I would plead with you to subscribe for me, like, and also comment as well. Alright, see you in my next video. But before I go, let me introduce myself. Okay, now my name is Don Smart, aka Lyrica, aka Son of Bacchus, aka Son of Bashua, aka your favorite YouTuber, aka the YouTuber who will say what a favorite YouTuber will not say because your favorite YouTuber has been compromised, aka the special one. Not knowing your door, this never is a punch, aka Mansa Musa, aka the new YouTube hustler, aka your favorite YouTuber's nightmare. Yes, I said it and I'll say it again. Alright, thank you and see you in the next video. Can you like this video, comment, and most importantly subscribe.